Hi, and welcome to Dave's NFL Picks Week 17. Well, this is my last week of picking games for the NFL during the regular season. And what a crazy season it's been. Ray Rice, the prescription drug scandal, Adrian Peterson, concussion lawsuits, the Ferguson protests, sodium pentothal. I mean, it's just been nuts. So, what I thought I'd do this week is I'd share with you my favorite comments from the past weeks to celebrate the end of the regular season. So, here we go. Dallas at the Redskins. And yeah, I'm saying Redskins. Dallas always has players in trouble with the law, but the winner here is Jerry Jones, who faces a sexual assault charge from a woman who claims she made her touch his penis and watch as another woman gave him a blowjob. This is a crime? Dallas by 4. Chicago and Minnesota. Since the start of the millennium, no team has had more arrests than the Minnesota Vikings, with a whopping 44. For those of you counting at home, that's 3.14 arrests per year for the last 14 years. Minnesota by 2. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Women, and especially women of color, need to play a more prominent role in the NFL, whether they walk in through the front door or enter through the rear. I know Ben Roethlisberger is no stranger to entering through the rear, and I'm sure that I foresee the day when these two sides will accomplish that. Cincinnati by 3. Carolina at Atlanta. Sometimes you have to step backwards and reflect, and I'm proud of the way the NFL has stepped backwards and will continue to step backwards. Carolina by 1. Oakland at Denver. I don't buy Denver, but I do buy marijuana. Denver by 2. Philadelphia at the New York Giants. There are some things that you can always count on in life: the precision of Swiss trains, the artistry of Russian ballet, the inevitability of death, and Eli Manning throwing a pick. Giants by 2. Jacksonville at Houston. Houston is the perfect NFL fantasy team because, except for J.J. Watt, it's a fantasy that the rest of the team can play football. Houston by 1. New York Jets at Miami. Wow. Miami's hockey team sucks, their baseball team sucks, their football team sucks, and their basketball team sucks. Miami. The new Toronto. Miami by 3. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Remember when you were a kid and you put some dog shit in a paper bag and you light it on fire and throw it on your neighbor's porch? Yeah, well, that's what this game is. New Orleans by 1. San Diego at Kansas City. The Chiefs are their own worst enemy. Here are some other people that are their own worst enemies: Lindsay Lohan, Vincent Van Gogh, and Hitler. Chiefs by 1. Arizona at San Francisco. Thanks, 49ers, for showing so much compassion and for providing so many ex-convicts with work after their jail terms. 49ers by 2. Buffalo at New England. It's so funny to see Tom Brady swear during a game. When he yells fuck, it reminds me of my grandpa. It's like he's an old man who can't play golf anymore, and he's getting angrier and angrier. And the angrier he gets, the funnier it is. New England by 7. Detroit at Green Bay. Atlanta has the Gold Club, America's best strip joint, and Green Bay has Irene's Slaughterhouse and Gentleman's Shack, just behind the Denny's off I-72. Green Bay by 1. Indianapolis at Tennessee. I wonder if Andrew Luck's family has good lucks and bad lucks in it. Colts by 4. St. Louis at Seattle. Rams' third-string quarterback Austin Davis was knocked unconscious last Sunday. Ironically, that was the one day of the week I wasn't unconscious. Seattle by 7. And finally, Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland. I once spent a week there one night. Baltimore by 5. Those are my picks. We'll see you in the playoffs.